All right, it's Andrew here from Smart Marketing Success, and I'm here with one of our clients, Andrew Koulouris. Thanks for being here. And I guess to start with, would you mind just introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. So my name is also Andrew. I'm a finance broker. Our brokerage is called Simple Property Lending. And I guess we focus on assisting our clients with building their property portfolios.
Awesome. So tell us, what was it like before you started working with us? Like before we ever came into contact, and you're doing your marketing and sales, or you're getting business. How did that go for you?
It was like walking in a desert with no compass.
Right.
Look, it was a lot of trial and error. It was a hard slog. Figuring things out for ourselves. Just sifting through mountains of information, not knowing where to put our faith, where to put our trust, which path we should go down. And off the back of that, we chewed up a lot of time. We got some learnings out of it, but in retrospect, we could have cut through all of that had we done something about it sooner.
Okay. And what changed once you come on board and you started working with us? What's it been like since then?
Well, Andrew, it's been awesome, but more than that, it's been what my colleague and I expected from the service. So we sat down, we worked out the campaign. We had a very clear conversation about what you would deliver, what we could expect, and true to your word, everything's come through as you said it would. So early days, but in the 2 weeks that the campaign's been running, we've seen an ongoing, consistent, steady supply of leads, but more importantly, we've seen our calendar book up, which is really what we're all here for.
So tell us about most recent, like last week, like how many appointments, how many qualified, how's that sort of going?
Yeah, sure. So last week, the appointment, the campaign kicked off just leading up to Christmas, so in the week leading up to Christmas. But over that Christmas period, the gap between Christmas Day and like today, like last week, I spoke to 14 people. I had 14 meetings last week. Of those 14 meetings, the quality of appointment is typical of what John and I would have expected. People knew what they were getting, knew who we were, knew why they were turning up to the meeting, and we've got a very fair hearing from everyone. We can't complain. This week so far, so as of this morning, I'm looking at my calendar right now. I've spoken to two people with another 3 appointments booked in this afternoon after this.
Right. And so out of those meetings sorry?
I'm just saying we're off to a flying start.
Yeah, awesome. And out of those meetings, I mean, they look like they're going to go ahead in business-wise, or they're like qualified sort of meetings where you go, yep, that's great. That looks like they're going to turn into business, or how does that looking for you?
It's been a mixed bag. So of the 14 that I spoke to last week, I'm confident that we'll pick up, I would say, at least 6, like straight up. And then of the remaining 8, there's probably going to be another 4 in time to come.
So what revenue would you expect out of that, roughly, do you think?
Oh, you got me on the spot here. So I mean,
that's okay. Would it be right in saying that it'd be about 2 to 3K a deal?
Yeah, I'd probably sort of like be pegging it closer toward the 3K. I'd say per deal. Yeah.
Let's forget about the long-term ones, right? That's extra. That's awesome. But if we just stick to say the 6 and say it's about 20K, and if I remember right, you're spending about $500 a week on ads for that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's the returns in higher multiples.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So how's that impacted your business, do you think, so far, if we continue on this path?
Well, it's gonna take us. Well, I won't say to the next level. I'll say it'll take us to, like, we want to jump a number of levels. Really, if we can go from where we were to what it's looking like it's going to be, then that's world changing. It's life changing. It's forcing us to reconsider how we manage and run this business. But John and I are having other conversations now about how we can allow for for growth. If these numbers continue, how we should resource for that. We're having different conversations now, which is good, because they're the conversations that we really always dreamed of having about a year and a half ago when we first started.
Yeah. I mean, it brings up another set of problems, doesn't it? About
all good
staffing
problems,
and
all
everything.
good problems.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah.
All right. And what's the support been like that you found working with us?
Andrew, we're not complaining. I mean, you've been available. Pearl's been available. We send an email through if we have a question. The responsiveness has been good. We're not waiting. There's absolutely no complaints at all.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
And we also have done some sales training as well. How did you find that from just helping out with scripting and sales training and so on?
Yeah, awesome. So the scripting that you've provided, John and I have tweaked it to suit how we run and to suit our campaigns. We've bounced off each other. We've rehearsed it a few times, and we just put it into practice. And every time I sit in front of somebody to do a new appointment for the first time, I've got it open on my screen. I just glance at it as I need to make sure it's keeping me on track. And away we go. And so far, so good. It's worked a treat.
Right. Last question. What would you say to someone that might be on the fence of maybe working with us and they're not sure?
All I'll say is, he who hesitates. So just do it. Do it. If you can absorb the cost financially, and even if it's going to put like a slight stretch on you, do it, because we did it. And looking back, we're glad we did.
Well, thank you so much. It's been awesome working with you and to continue to work with you. And I'm looking forward to sort of keep seeing your success and growth.
No, I appreciate that, Andrew. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Awesome.